there, welcome to Foxfire Tarot. Sorry I've been away for a while. This is for Capricorn for the month of March. We're in a new moon coming in for Virgo, full moon. And I'm just looking for some cards for Capricorn for the month of March. And I know you guys like to keep it simple and to the point, so I'm not going to go on and on. I'm just going to, whatever comes out is what comes out. Oops. Hi Capricorn, sorry about that. So I went ahead and did a few cards here for your reading to get you started. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil card in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse. You're just the backwards guy today, and girl. Capricorn, this is for the month of March, and we're in a new moon, full moon in Virgo. I'm happy to be back. Sorry I was on a little bit of a hiatus there for a while. I had to work on some energy and get that straightened out. It just wasn't good energy for me to do cards in, so I waited for the time, and I guess today was a good time for that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards for the future energy of the universal records, guidance. 3 more, please. Okay, I'm just gonna cleanse the space with some rosemary and sage. Maybe something will come flying out now, because I feel like there was some negative energy there. Okay, here we go. 3 more, please, for the universal space. Thank you. Okay, so the overall reading of the energy is the 6 of Coins. And that talks about gifts, generosity, charity, community, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, investors, gratitude, being valued, rewards, fairness, and equality. So, recognition and generosity and charitable works is the overall energy for you, Capricorn, which is fantastic. I see the Knight of Pentacles there. Let's look at that. And it talks about being impatient, lack of common sense, being unstable, feeling disloyal, irresponsible, feeling weak. Maybe there's some gambling going on for one of these storylines. Not finishing what you start, being bored. And some of you are feeling obsessed with materialism right now. Like all about the dollar bill. And, you know, that's okay, because I feel like having this in the negative position, you know, it shows us that your desire and want is for the opposite. Okay, so you want to have more patience and be more practical, and I feel like there's a loyal, responsible feeling that you're trying to achieve. Okay, you know you're stubborn, but you're also ambitious, and so I feel like, you know, you want to make your dreams and wishes come true. So right beside that you have the King of Wands, and that talks about you know, feeling energetic and optimistic, and you're funny and charming, and you know, so you're fearless, and you're actually very action oriented. So I do feel like there's that part of you that is passionate and that's loyal and doesn't want to be the other side to this, doesn't want to be, you know, a tyrant or impulsive. You know you have a bit of a temper, and so you want to keep that under control, right? You also have the 3 of Coins there as well. Okay, and that talks about, in the reverse position, about not learning from mistakes, unwillingness to learn, lack of growth, you know, poor work ethic, lack of commitment. So you are really wanting to not fall back into patterns of old behavior. You want to move forward, and you want to do so with, you know, hard work paying off. and being recognized for that reward. So that's the overall energy there, okay? You have the 10 there, and 10 of coins, and it's in the reverse, and it talks about, so this is current position, all right? Dispute of inheritance, will, financial disaster, feeling bankrupt, huge debt. I mean, these are all, parts of the card. Doesn't mean it applies to you. I'm just reading it off. Collapse of empire, family feud, fighting over money, divorce, or, marry for money, or unconventionality, things like that. So I feel like, with the devil card beside it in the reverse, I just want to see how this relates to each other first. So independence, overcoming addiction, freedom, reclaiming power, reasserting control. So I feel like you're trying to become you're trying to bring control back to the table and reaffirm your independence. You're reclaiming your power and you're reasserting control. You're becoming independent. So I think a few of you have really gone through the dark night of the soul, in which you've gotten rid of your addictions to something here, beside the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like maybe you had a gambling problem, maybe some kind of a debt, overspending, something indulgent, right? And you realize that that's a big problem, and so you've sought help from a teacher, which is the Hierophant here, and you're looking for, traditional institutions and things like that normally, but instead you're faced with an unconventional lifestyle and an unconventional relationship, reversed roles, non-conformity. So I feel like because of the situation you're in, it's put some stress on your relationship, and maybe the other half, maybe it's going to be making more money than you for a time. Maybe you've left a job to be closer to family, and I don't know, maybe the other person or partner in your life is making more money than you right now, or maybe it has nothing to do with that. Maybe it's just a different storyline altogether. I do feel like there's some kind of money issue thing there here, like money being spent frivolously. I feel like there's okay. I feel like you went looking currently for a traditional, conventional answer to an unconventional, untraditional relationship. Make sense? And it didn't really get you anywhere. So currently, this is what you're looking at here. You're kind of feeling like, okay, now what, right? And so the universe is saying the Magician's in reverse, the Tower's in reverse, the Knight of Swords is in reverse, right? So let's look at that and see what that means. So we have the Magician, which is always talking about intuition. All right. Let's just get rid of this here. Oh, we'll keep this one. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay. All right. So the universe is definitely saying that you've averted a big disaster. You almost had a Tower moment. You've come through the Tower moment. Some of you already had the Tower moment, and you've come through that chaos, and now you're at the other side. You followed your intuition all the way through it, and now you're reevaluating. That's one storyline I'm getting. The other is that a lot of you are failing to follow your intuition, and you're not getting the results you're looking for. So I'm kind of confused. I'm in a block here on this particular reading for universal energy, which is odd. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the notes. So it talks about manipulation, greed, unused ability, untrustworthiness, trickery, conniving, cunning, lack of mental clarity. I feel like that's a deep down suppressed fear that you're having about your relationship. I don't know if that makes any sense. Just go with it. I feel like somebody out there needs to hear this. Then the Tower is there in the reverse, and that talks about averting a disaster, but it also discusses, where did that go? It also is about resisting change, avoiding tragedy. You're delaying the inevitable. Okay. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse talks about a missed opportunity. You're feeling out of control, out of your depth. You've left behind something. Maybe you've been rude or tactless. Maybe the other person has been aggressive or vicious towards you. You're heading for a fall. So also, for some of you, I think inferiority complex is definitely at play here. Okay? Because some of you are followers and you're unfocused right now, and you just want to go with the flow. But that Tower in reverse, that resistance to change is just, it's scaring the hell out of you because you're comfortable where you are. But although you have changed your spending habits, you're still going to have that Tower moment. It has to happen. It has to happen for you to come out of here and begin the next phase. Wow. Okay, why is this happening? I need to clarify this. I thought this was going to be a fast one for you, Capricorn. It's confusing as all hell. I just keep getting these roadblocks. It's very strange. So why the Magician in reverse? Lack of mental clarity, resisting change. Ah, I get it. I'm having the block. Okay, you're blocked. You're blocked. Capricorn, you're the one that's blocked. You have a roadblock in front of you. You've tried to go to a teacher, you didn't get anywhere. You tried to figure out what it was you wanted in life financially and didn't get you anywhere. You're trying to follow your intuition, but you feel like you're resisting change because everything else hasn't happened the way you've wanted it to. That makes sense. Okay, I get it. So you're at a crossroads in your life, Capricorn, where you got to face a big decision here. It's a big change taking place, and it's all about the money, because you want to be in a place where, in this relationship, it's to do with a conventional relationship, family situation, okay? And you're delaying the inevitable. You're delaying the disaster, because the longer you're with whatever is not serving you, the worse it's going to be. So I feel like there's been some kind of aha moment with you where you realized that money's not everything, and maybe you just want to be closer to family. There it is. All right. Six of Cups. I can't even make this up. I can't even make it up. Can't even make it up, guys. I swear to you. This is crazy. Can't even do it. Childhood memories, past influence, homesick. Okay, you want to go home. Maybe some of you are far away and you're trying to get back home. Wow, my brother. This is crazy. He's a Capricorn. He's trying to get home. Oh, and he's trying to find a job down here in Halifax as well, and not wanting to give up his old job. This is a story that comes to my head. This is what he's going through. Wow, this is totally what's supposed to come out for you guys. Okay, so Capricorn, think of this. This message I'm getting to this this memory, this feeling, this discussion I'm having about my brother is related to you, so you need to pay attention. You are feeling nostalgic. You want to have a family support around you, protection. Okay, you are homesick, and that's what's taking place here. You're delaying the inevitable by staying away. You want to get home. That's what's happening. Okay. Okay. So by me calling on them, that calling on my brother situation is what was meant to come out for you. Okay. So that's what this is all about. Whew. Okay, so you're at a crossroads, and some of you need to make a hard decision. It's not easy, but the longer you wait, the more delayed the inevitable to be, the more feeling you've the averted disaster. The tower moment's going to happen, regardless if you're there or if you're here. It's just a part of the process of life. I know you're terrified of it happening, but maybe you've realized that family is more important. The relationship's more important, even though it may be unconventional family, unconventional relationship. Maybe you've had the advice you weren't looking for, but you don't care. You just want to go where your heart wants to be, and that's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to pull out of the deck here for you. Whew. Okay. So, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Spiritual shift. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Okay, so you're following your heart, Capricorn. That's what this is about. All right, what's the sacred geometry for you? What's going on here with your chakra as well? Woo. All right. Coherence, number 13. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. There you go. Heart and mind connection. Okay? Your head's telling you one thing, your heart's telling you another thing. You know what you need to do, you know what you want to do. You got to get aligned and everything will be okay. All right? So coherence, number 13. It's beautiful. Frequency. And we've pulled these cards. And we've pulled these cards. Okay, yeah, so your abundance. Okay, universal abundance message for Capricorn. Woo, wow, okay. Trust. Oh my God, it can't be more clear. Trust in yourself and the world. It says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So you have to give it up. You have to give it up. Give the wheel up. Let the universe take over. Okay? If you build it, they will come. Lead and they will follow. You know, that kind of philosophy. You have to trust in yourself that things are going to work out okay. And change. With the butterfly. Right? It's beautiful change. It's scary, but it's going to happen. You have to trust that's all going to work out all right. So I hope that's helped you in some kind of a way. And I'm really happy you joined me today. Thanks again for tuning in and putting up with my hiatus here on YouTube. Again, I do personal readings. I only take donation. So if you want something like that, hit me up the message below. Comment, like, share, whatever you want to do. Just, if this resonates with you, I hope you've received something from it. Sometimes when we think of loved ones close to us, it's a message that's supposed to be meant for somebody else reading, who's joined us today to look at this reading, and maybe it means something to you. Now, I do want to say that with the new moon in Virgo changing over, a lot of you guys might feel, I don't know, because you're in the water sign, or pardon me, because you're in the earth sign, a good energy because it is in Virgo. And that's your sign, Capricorn. So I feel like you're going to be good going into the month of March. I feel like you should make decisions based on the mind and the heart together. Okay? With that being said, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.